Hi, my name is Ella Hart, and I'm a country singer-songwriter. It's an honor and a privilege to be a part of this evening, and I'm excited to play a couple of my originals for you. The first song I'm going to play is this song I wrote with my friend Chrissy Erkamp, and it's called Messy. It's all about not putting the pressure on yourself to be perfect. It's okay if you haven't brushed your hair today, you never got around to washing your face, dancing in your sweat, singing into a spoon, flipping pancakes on a Sunday afternoon. Yeah, yeah. Or if you got a week's worth of dishes sitting in the sink, no shame in sipping on last night's drink. There's a random pile of papers on the floor, and today it's good enough to just shove them in the drawer. Let it slip, let it slide, everything will be alright. The sun will rise every time, 'cause perfect's just a lie. There's a reason why it feels so good to set yourself free from every little thing you think that you need to be, 'cause life is messy. Last night you spilled wine on your shirt, talking with a stranger just trying to flirt. The heels you wore sitting sideways by the door, they were lost and found when you left them on the dance floor. Let it slip, let it slide, everything will be alright. The sun will rise every time, 'cause perfect's just a lie. There's a reason why it feels so good to set yourself free from every little thing you think that you need to be, 'cause life is messy. Life is messy, it's messy, 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 messy. Let it slip, let it slide, everything will be alright. Let it slip, let it slide, everything will be alright. The sun will rise every time, 'cause perfect's just a lie. There's a reason why it feels so good to set yourself free from every little thing you think that you need to be, 'cause life is messy. Life is messy, 'cause life is messy. The next song I'm going to play for you is my most recent single. It's called Heartstrings. I wrote it with my friend Megan Dawson, and it's all about the initial feelings of falling in love and not being able to tell someone how you feel. Spinning around the dance floor, kind of crazy. Might stop the first time I saw you. Yeah, we had that pick-up line waving all my life. You're calm, cool, collected. My nonsense makes perfect sense to you. Tongue-tied too many times to tell you how I feel. 'Cause if you asked it to, my heart could write a song about you. Do you feel about you. If you asked it to, my heart could write a song about you. You make me feel nervous, I wonder if it's worth it. I got a good feeling about you. Melody with ups and downs, beating faster when you're around. Make me go la-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. Sound of my heartstrings, la-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. Sound of my heartstrings. La-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. XOXO. La-da-dee, la-da-dee-da. Thank you.
She grew up young, had no chance, fell into love and a quick romance. Never knew school, never knew love. Teared for herself when she got knocked up. Little angel, took too quick. She trusted and lost it, made herself sin. She fell down and lost her soul. Bit by the bone, she took her own home. Like her moms did, danced with the wrong guy. Her angel hit the bottle high, laid her head down high. Gave up on life, lived a selfish way. Didn't need a job, cause the underworld paid. Little angel, come too quick. She trusted and lost it, made herself sin. She fell down and lost her soul. Bit by the bone, she took her out home. Kind to the world, she plays a victim well. Surrounded by ghosts when her world turns to hell. She blames the world for falling for her trap. Bit it herself when she waits for his tail. Little angel, she took too quick. She trusted and lost it, made herself sin. She fell down and lost her soul. Bit by the bone, she took her out home. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah.
And welcome to each and every one of you. My name is Komola Pepin, and I am a founding member of the YEG Mental Health Society. Just nod your head if you can hear me okay. Wonderful. Our group is asking you, our audience, to please understand that we are absolutely brand new to holding a virtual event, and to be forgiving of the quality of our presentation and any technical difficulties we may, or I better say we will, run into. And Two requests, please. One is if you can change your layout settings to spotlight. There should be a slide helping you do that with 3 dots. And if you can mute your microphone, please. Everyone there? Just give you a second to mute your microphone, make sure it's red, and change your layout to spotlight. And that way you'll be able to see the speakers and the performers. Okay. Today is September 10th, and it marks our 5th annual Bridge of Life event to bring light to the World Suicide Prevention Day as a day to remember. It's a day to remember someone close to us who lost hope and died by suicide. It's a day to remember that although our lives can sometimes be extremely hard and challenging, that we found a way to overcome those obstacles and keep going. A day to remember that there are many people who are willing to listen if we can trust and reach out. And it's a day to remember that there are many forms of help available for us to access. Suicide holds some parallels to a war, a private war, where the individual is battle weary and lacks the strength to sustain the fight anymore. That's when hopelessness, the enemy, strikes and wins. But again, like a war, doesn't end there. The casualties are loved ones who are left in a state of shock, disbelief, and often guilt. Feelings that they carry for their lifetime as they mourn this tragic loss of life and continually ask themselves, what could I have done to prevent this useless loss, this senseless loss? What could I have done to still have my loved one here with me today? World Suicide Prevention Day is observed every September 10th, and it has been since 2003, to provide worldwide commitment and action to prevent suicide. This is achieved through awareness activities such as our Bridge of Life event that we're holding here today. Our YEG Mental Health Society is a group of 5 remarkable individuals who simply refused to let the pandemic interfere with this powerful day and took on a new challenge. Rather than have you come to the Bridge of Life event, we are bringing the Bridge of Life event to you, where you can watch safely from your home. So please sit back and take in our messages, which will come to you in the form of speeches, videos, and live performances. We will end with a candlelight vigil, so please have your candles ready. And while you are taking this in, we are encouraging you to be both thoughtful and intentional as to what you can do to make a difference in the life of someone who is struggling. A few weeks ago, our committee gathered at the high-level bridge within the parameters of social distancing, of course, and recorded our message to you. I'm very proud of this group and would like to introduce you to each and every one of them as they share their message with you.
Hi there, I'm Jen. No matter how hard the past, you can always begin again. I myself am a multiple suicide attempt survivor who's now in recovery, learning tools, getting resources, and living my best life possible.
Hello everyone, my name is Komala and I am with the YEG Mental Health Committee. When we shine the spotlight on the topic of suicide and talk about it in an open manner, it allows people who are suffering and contemplating thoughts of suicide to look at other options and to rethink their decisions.
500 Albertans die by suicide every year.
We stand together to raise awareness, reduce stigma, and remind you that you are not alone.
Heightened suicide risk is often short-term and situation-specific. Don't let another light go out.
Good evening, friends. My name is Celia, and I'm a member of the YEG Mental Health Committee, and I'm here to introduce our first musician for the evening, Christina Erkamp. So Christina is currently studying to become a music teacher, and she uses her talents to support local mental health initiatives. Let's give a warm welcome to Christina.
Okay, hello everyone. I think just change this. There we go. Okay, hi everyone. So I'm going to be performing a song called A Million Dreams. And during the pandemic, when our lives are kind of all up in the air and our plans are changing and our timelines are kind of put on a hold, it can be so easy to be filled with doubt. And so I chose this song to remind myself to always believe in myself, to always believe in my dreams, to always believe in my potential, and to always believe in humanity. So this is a song about doubting your doubts and about looking forward to a brighter future. So I hope it inspires you as much as it has inspired me. There we go. I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie, the brightest colors fill my head. My dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. There's a house we can build. Every room inside is filled with things from far away. The special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. My dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. My dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make. However big, however small, let me be part of it all. Share your dreams with me. You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you'll bring me along to the world you see, to the worlds I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. So every night I lie in bed, the dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make. Thank you.
Christina, thank you. So next I'm going to introduce our feature speaker for the evening, Nicole Berdin. Nicole has a powerful story about her own mental health and trauma and how she's now sharing her experiences to support and inspire others. Welcome, Nicole.
So, suicide. Is it a cry for help or just to get attention? I say no. I believe suicide is on a much deeper level in a troubled soul. I'm not a psychiatrist and I don't profess to be one. What I am is a survivor of many attempts at taking my own life. And the question I would like to raise is, do these troubled souls really want to die? To leave this earth for eternity? Again, I say no. What they want is an escape from the world that has come tumbling down around them and that has become so unbearable that their coping mechanisms no longer work. From my own experience, I escaped from reality many times throughout my life. As a child, I would escape into an imaginary world where all was grand. And as I got older, it became more difficult to escape into that world. I eventually became reliant on medication, and it helped me for a while. Life was fine. It was even fun at times. But at the darkest, loneliest, and scariest times of my life, when everything seemed to crash down around me, and I was unable to cope with my reality that was vanishing, I could no longer hang on, and I no longer wanted to. I needed to leave just for a while, to sleep, to escape. And over the course of a couple hours, I took every pill in my house, and believe me, there were many. I did not want to die. I wanted to sleep. And of course, when a person is at that level, they have no more judgment of what they are doing or how it affects those around them. That troubled soul, my troubled soul, was so too desperate to know what was right and wrong anymore. I drifted off to sleep and almost into eternity. I was rushed to the hospital, and I did survive. But the internal hell that I went through was worse than the hell I put my body through and the hell I put my family and loved ones through. Time went on, and the reality was still harsh. I went to treatments. I did everything the doctors told me to. I was getting well, it seemed. I was able to cope with everyday life. But I was fooled. The world came crashing down around me again, and I was all alone one night. I sat at my desk. My mind was blank, and I had shut down completely. It was as if my body or my soul had left my body, and I stood outside of that empty shell, and I watched as she cut through the veins of my arm without even a flinch of pain or realization. I don't remember much after that, except for that I survived. I had a couple more slips throughout my life around the same time, but not as severe as the two that I've shared with you. And I've shared this story to let others know that if you ever feel so desperate and you feel the need to escape, reach out to those who love you. Reach out to a higher power, even if you don't believe in God. Reach out to anything that will ground you and give you that security that you need in this time. The hardest lesson I've had to learn is to love myself. And my name is Nicole. These were words that were written on a piece of paper that I found in my mom's house as I prepared for her funeral. Today is my mom's birthday, But unfortunately, she passed away when she was 44, the day before my daughter's 5th birthday. And it's interesting because the year after she died, National Suicide Prevention Day started on her birthday. My childhood was not the greatest. My mom suffered from bipolar disorder and severe depression throughout my entire life, and I didn't really understand mental illness back then like I do now. I was angry, and I couldn't understand why she couldn't just be a mom like I needed her to be so I could live at home with her. I wish I could apologize to her and tell her that it's okay, because now I know that it's okay not to be okay. And you may not always have control of the circumstances that you face, but you can control how well you take care of yourself and allow yourself to grow as a person when life challenges you. I may not have had the best upbringing. I grew up in the system instead of at home with my mom. But nothing is stopping me from being the mom that I need to be for my daughter. And I can share these words my mom wrote, and I can share my story, and I can break the silence. Allow yourself to fall in love with yourself, become your own best friend. And I'll leave with that because that's the message my mom wanted to share, was learn to love yourself. And happy birthday to my mom.
Thank you so much, Nicole. That was beautiful.
Thank
and
you.
Such a powerful story. We really appreciate you sharing that. So we're going to go ahead and over to our next performer, who is an Edmonton-based singer, songwriter, and musician, who's been performing since the age of 5. So let's welcome Emily Levine.
Hi, just making sure that I'm good here. I just wanted to say one more time, thank you, Nicole, for sharing your story. It was really amazing to hear, and it's amazing to hear someone speak about that stuff. It's extremely touching. And I just wanted to say I'm really honored to be here. Mental health is so important, and I'm amazed at how much it's being spoken about and how much it continues to be spoken about. The song that I'm singing is something that is about resonance, and I think it has a really good message. And this is Skyscraper by Demi Lovato. Skies are crying, I've been watching, catching teardrops in my hands. Won't be silence as it's ending, like we never had a chance. Do you have to make me feel like there's nothing left of me? You can take everything I have, you can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. As the smoke clears, I awaken and untangle you from me. Would it make you feel better to watch me while I bleed? All my windows still are broken, but I'm standing on my feet. You can take everything I have, you can break everything I am, like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper, like a skyscraper. Go run, 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 I'm gonna stay right here, watch you disappear. Go run, run.
can take everything I have. You can break everything I am. Like I'm made of glass, like I'm made of paper. Oh, wow. Go on and try to tear me down. I will be rising from the ground like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Like a skyscraper. Thank you so much.
That was wonderful. Thank you, Emily. Next, we're going to see a collection of short video clips from some folks around our city who wanted to contribute to our event by sharing a few words about mental health and suicide prevention.
Hi everyone, it's Iman Gadi here. I wanted to send a quick message for the Bridge of Life virtual event on behalf of YEG Mental Health and let you all know that I'm sending all of my love and support for all of you beautiful people who have overcome, who have lost someone to suicide, or who are perhaps struggling yourselves with some terrible thoughts of leaving this place. I want you to know that you are loved deeply, you are so needed here, and that there is a better way. So if you are someone who has overcome something, I hope that you can reach down and help someone up. And if you are someone who needs support, I hope you can reach out and ask for help. We are all cheering you on, and I really just wish for you to just keep going. I love you all so much. Take care.
We know you're trying hard. Please stick around. The world is brighter with you in it.
Hey, we got this. Keep fighting. It's worth it, I promise.
Hi, my name is Michelle. I have found hope in my life by believing in myself. I live with bipolar, but I also believe it stands for beautiful person. I am more than my diagnosis. I have many different roles for work and at home, and I facilitate wellness programs. I play and teach guitar and mandolin. I share my strengths and talents with others, and this fills my heart with joy and keeps me strong. I like to say, I may have bipolar, but it doesn't have me. My hope for others is to find out what their strengths and talents are and to live the life they are meant to live, passionately and courageously. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Heather Sweet. I am the critic for mental health and addictions with the official opposition with the NDP. And on September 10th, we recognize all of those that we have lost due to suicide. I'm asking all of you that if you ever feel alone or if you need to talk to someone, please reach out. We're here to listen. We want to support you. You're not alone and you are loved. If you need support, please reach out. Please let us know, because you deserve to live and you deserve to be loved.
Hi. I was asked to send a message in honor of this event and in honor of my cousin Justin, who passed away from suicide 3 years ago. I just want to tell people out there, please don't listen to the negative thoughts in your head. Your life is worth living, life is not hopeless, and please ask for help.
Hey everyone, CJ from CJ Beats Bipolar here. You may remember having seen me as a face of Bell Let's Talk. I've been asked to deliver a quick message of hope to you guys tonight, and so I just want to let you know that you're not alone. No matter how bad you feel, how much you feel like no one cares, remember that you are loved. You are not alone. Reach out to someone you trust and just talk about what you're feeling. I promise you will not be judged. You are loved, you are important, you are not alone.
Look for the light. Look for those that have gone before you to shine the light, to lead the path. Recovery is possible, and it's worth it. You're worth it.
Hey everyone, my name is Christine, and I just want to take you on a little part of my mental health journey. So a few years ago, I was very suicidal. I was really struggling, and I think I just felt like no one cared, and I felt really alone. And I want to tell you that I am so happy to be alive still, and I appreciate so much of life now, and I think you should too, because Never end your life because you think you can't do anything. You are so much more stronger than you think.
Hi, my name is Bailey Dunbar. I am a co-founder of Morgan's Mission Memorial Society. I would like to remind everyone that no matter how dark it may seem where you are at right now, there's always light at the end of the path.
On July 6, 2020, my son, Austin Thompson, at the age of 23, committed suicide by hanging himself in his family garage. He left behind a wife and 4 little girls, Mom, Dad, and a brother. Although he had struggled with mental health issues his whole life, we thought they were done. But the demons caught up with him, and he could not take it anymore. Let's get working with mental health. There is a problem. Help save somebody, unlike my son.
If you are experiencing emotional difficulties, please reach out. You are not alone in this journey. We are here for you. Your community is here for you. Let us learn to support and lean on one another through the good times and the challenging ones. Stay brave, stay strong.
Hey everyone, Janice Irwin here. I am the MLA for Edmonton Highlands Norwood, and I just wanted to take a quick second to talk about YEG Mental Health and the work that they're doing, especially the Bridge of Life event that is coming up. I've struggled with my mental health a lot, particularly in the past, and I know right now, during this time of a global pandemic, there are a lot of folks who are struggling, and so now more than ever, we need to reach out and we need to support people, and we need to do everything that we can to destigmatize mental health and to talk about it and to be willing to have these open conversations. So folks, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's working on the front lines in mental health right now. You're doing incredible work. I want to say to anybody out there who is struggling, you're seen, you're loved, and there are supports available. So thank you, YEG Mental Health. Looking forward to supporting you. Take care of each other, okay?
After losing my dad in 2016 to suicide, a message I really want to share is grief, trauma, hardships. Those times can really be used in our own lives to help us learn and grow, become more connected and empathetic with others, and help other people in the world. So honor your story, respect the process. It is such an individual journey and process, and know that those hardest minutes, days, hours, months, years, they really do shift and change. Human beings are so resilient. And there is beauty that comes from those hard times. I'm sending so much love to anybody who's watching this video.
Hey folks, David Shepherd here, MLA for Edmonton City Centre. It's an honor to join you here today on World Suicide Prevention Day for YEG Mental Health's virtual Bridge to Life event. Well, we can't be together where we normally would be this year, here at Ezio Ferrone Park. I know that you're all still there in spirit. Today, as we remember those we've lost, and we think of those who are still struggling, as we think of the families and friends who are still grappling with the loss of loved ones, as we remember the need for us as a community to continue to stand together, particularly in the midst of this global pandemic, to ensure that nobody feels isolated and alone, to ensure that we have the services and supports that people need, and to ensure that people know they are loved and that asking for help is a sign of strength, not a sign of weakness, and something we will always support people to do. Thank you to YEG Mental Health for continuing to organize this every year, for continuing to advocate for the services people need. Know that I and all of my colleagues will always be here to stand and to fight with you.
Wow, a huge thank you to everyone who submitted a video for our event. So we are going to move into our final performance for this evening, and I'm going to introduce you to Shauna Spect. Shauna is a local singer-songwriter from Spruce Grove, whose emotion-driven music is inspired by a fascination with the human condition. Welcome, Shauna.
Hello, everyone watching from wherever you are. I'm glad to be able to share this song with you tonight. It's sort of a love song to myself, written during a dark time that I know many other people face as well. I'm hoping that maybe it will offer some hope to someone else. It's called Tale of a Comet. Smile, my friend, though you may not remember it now. You sure know how. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. And I still remember you believed in heaven on earth, all its worth. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. There you go again, you blame it on yourself. Here we are again, the looking glass could tell. I long to know you well. Smile, my friend, though you may not remember it now. Sure know how. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. And I still remember you believed in heaven on earth, all its worth. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. You fell silently, a stranger to your world. Woman's eyes reveal reflections of a girl. I wonder where you were. So my friend, though you may not remember it now, you sure know how. You're a light from the tail of a comet that just come down. And I still remember you believed in heaven on earth, all its worth. You're a light from the tail of a comet that just come down. Oh, and you rise, my friend, when you find that rhythm again inside yourself. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down. You're a light from the tail of a comet that's just come down.
Thank you so much, Shauna. It's absolutely beautiful. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that helped us tonight with this virtual Bridge of Life event. A giant thanks to Ella Hart and Form 10, to Christina Erkamp and Emily Levine, and you, Shauna, for lending us your amazingly talented and beautiful voices this evening. To Nicole for your bravery and your strength to share with us words that come exactly from somebody who is in the middle of the worst. And I think from that, it's going to help so many people with a different perspective, and that's so very important. Suicide Prevention Day is a day here in Edmonton that the committee is very proud to hold the Bridge of Life on. It's a day we get to open up the conversation around suicide, which is a hard topic that nobody wants to discuss, but it needs to get discussed more because we're losing too many lives to suicide, and we shouldn't lose any lives to suicide. Tonight we get together, normally at Anzio Ferrone Park. We light our candles, we share time together, we remember, we reflect, and we give hope. And then we walk across the bridge. Because of COVID, we're not able to do that this year. But that doesn't mean the spirit of this evening is being taken away in any way, shape, or form. I am going to light my candle with you guys. And then when we would normally take our bridge walk, we're going to take a few minutes to reflect. YEG Mental Health has a few more slides left for you guys to read through. And we want you to know that we're with you. We're standing next to you like we would be on the bridge. We're all in this together, and we're doing what we do every year, and it's powerful. So I'm just going to get my husband to help me light my candle because I'm in bed with a broken foot. So I'm lighting mine. If you guys want to light yours. Okay, so mine is lit, and I'm going to leave you with, let's not let another light go out.